Our tour to Ein Kerem, the hometown of John the Baptist, starts with a big climb. Don't worry, I do the climbing up to the Church of Visitation, commemorating the Magnificat, or the Song of Mary. The song that Mary sings when she and Elizabeth meet with the two women bearing child, Mary with Jesus and Elizabeth with John. This is the grotto of the church, with some events associated with the story of John's birth. Here you see the visitation, Mary visiting Elizabeth, and some other scenes, for example, the massacre of the innocent. We also see the rock where Elizabeth hid with John in her hands, hid from the soldiers that were looking for Christ, and this is the well from which they received their water. We then climb up to the upper church, the higher church, a very, very lit up and colorful church dedicated to Mary. This church has really not much to do with John himself. As I said, it is dedicated to Mary. It has scenes from Christian history associated with Mary. Here you can see Mary with the Franciscan priests presenting her with the model of the church. And perhaps the most famous scene is this one, the wedding at Cana, where Jesus performs his first miracle, changing the water to wine. And of course some other scenes. From this church we walk down to Mary's Spring. This is the spring that has given life to this village for the last 3,500 years. Mary's Spring is today located below a mosque above Mary's Spring. This may sound strange to some of you, but if you join the tour you'll understand why this makes perfect sense. Then we walk to the Church of St. John BaHarim, commemorating the place where John was born. Walking up these steps is a good opportunity to point out that John is always one step ahead of Jesus. He prepares the ground for Jesus, and that's why he's called the precursor of the Lord. And now we're walking down to the grotto, to the cave where John was born. And as you can see, it says here in the middle, Hic precursor Domini natus es, here was born the precursor of the Lord. And there are some plates here with scenes from John's life, and especially this one here on the left, the birth of John, that has given rise to the Benedictus, or the Song of Zachariah, John's father, where he blesses John, he thanks the Lord for protecting the people of Israel, and he blesses John for becoming something great. So join me for this tour at Ein Kerem, the hometown of John the Baptist.